Your attention, please. Your attention, please. Attention, please.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.
What is up, Skeeters Nation? And we are here on a Friday night at Constellation Field. Game number 5 now between the defending champion Sugar Land Skeeters and the visiting Somerset Patriots. It's an exciting night at the ballpark as the Skeeters will be repping their special edition candle lighter superhero jerseys. The Spasmatics will also be playing a post-game concert at the Bud Light Ice House. So if you're listening to me and you're in the greater Houston area, I would advise you get on over here. It's going to be a special night at the ballpark. Left-hander Thomas Dormany going to be going for the Patriots, who entered this one 20-13. He'll face off against former Patriot and current Skeeter now, obviously, right-hander Lucas Irvin, as the Skeeters enter 21-14. Skeeters have dropped back-to-back games. However, they still find themselves with a pretty comfortable lead here in the Freedom Division, a 7.5 game lead over Lancaster. It's a little bit different up there in the Liberty Division as the Patriots enter 20-13 and also find themselves a game and a half out of first place. Long Island 21-11. They lead the Liberty Division. So a little bit of roster turnover today as the league rosters had to be trimmed down to 25 men. They could be sitting at 27 as Deacon Jones and Pete Incaviglia go deliver the lineup card for the Skeeters with Brett Jody on the opposite side. Let's get some of those roster moves while we got a moment here. The Skeeters activated Cesar Cabral, the former Major League left-hander they signed out of the Atlantic League Showcase. They also signed and activated former Major League left-hander Daniel Schlereth. Those Skeeters who came in with just one lefty in their bullpen. Matt Perk now add a pair of lefties to that bullpen. They have released right-hander James Dykstra, who had made 14 appearances on the year. Dykstra cut as part of the roster cut downs. He was 1-0 with a 3.75 ERA, and in 14 games also had a save. He was the only player not named Felipe Paulino on the Skeeters roster with a save. On Cabral, the 30-year-old, he played in the majors with the Yankees in 2013 and 14. Cabral also played with the Orioles in 2015, and he is 0-0 with a 6.35 ERA through 14 major league games. Struck out 9 batters in 5 2/3 innings, though. The native of the Dominican Republic originally signed with the Red Sox as an amateur free agent, and he last appeared at the affiliated level with AAA Norfolk, the Baltimore Orioles affiliate, back in 2016. And on to Daniel Schlereth, a last name you may recognize, that he's indeed the son of former Denver Broncos Super Bowl champion and former ESPN analyst, and now with Fox Sports, Mark Schlereth. He was a very recognizable face. He actually came out to the ballpark a few times last year as Daniel played with the Ducks, but Daniel's big league time he spent with the Diamondbacks in 2009 and with the Tigers in 2010 and 12, and he's 5-6 with a 4.35 ERA in 94 major league games, 95 innings pitched, as he has been used as only reliever at the major league level. Daniel Schlereth selected by the Diamondbacks with the 26th overall pick of the 2008 MLB draft out of the University of Arizona, former Wildcat bear down. Last appeared at the affiliated level last season with AAA Tacoma. That is the Seattle Mariners affiliate, but I mentioned he played with the Ducks. He had 7 scoreless relief appearances before having his contract purchased by the Mariners. Lucas Irvin gonna get the start for the Skeeters tonight, and starting pitching has been a strong suit for the Skeeters. That 3.16 ERA out of Skeeters starting pitching leads the Atlantic League. Long Island, the next closest at 3.51, so the Skeeters starting pitching getting it done. Mitch Talbot, who went last night, leads sixth in the league, with 34 1/3 innings pitched, and Michael Marriott, who will go tomorrow, is 8th with 33 strikeouts. As we make our way through some stat tidbits, Juan Saverio, although the Skeeters have scored just 3 runs over the last 2 nights, Juan Saverio's bat has paced the team. He is 6 of 13 over the series so far. 5 runs, a double, home run, and 7 RBIs to go with 2 stolen bases through the first 4 games. That also included a 5 RBI game back on Tuesday night's win. That is the second most RBIs in a single game this season from the Skeeters. Also swinging a hot bat is Dennis Phipps, who hit his 6th home run of the year on Tuesday, and he leads the Skeeters with 6 home runs and tied for 5th in the league in the category. And I think most importantly about Phipps, who is in the lineup, and he actually is batting cleanup tonight and playing left field. Phippsy has only needed, there you go. He has only needed 83 at-bats to hit his 6 home runs. That is the second fewest of any player in the league with at least 5 home runs. So he's doing it in limited playing time. He's been used primarily as a DH with a crowded outfield now with guys like Zach Borenstein, Willie Taveras. Taveras is back in the lineup tonight. Jared Mitchell and with Anthony Jansanti coming off the disabled list. It's kind of a good problem to have, especially considering the Skeeters have lost 9 players to contract purchases and now have kind of some luxury here. And with a lefty on the mound, they really stack the lineup with the right-handers. And let's look at that Skeeters lineup tonight. Batting leadoff and playing right field is the former Houston Astro, Willie Taveras. Cody Stanley going to be hitting second. He's the DH. Cody Stanley with 14 RBIs on the year. That's the most of any catcher in the Atlantic League. The captain, Anthony Jansanti, will be making his first start of the year in center field, and he will be batting third. Dennis Phipps hitting cleanup. He'll be the left fielder. Juan Silverio at third base. He'll hit fifth. Chris Colabello, the former Blue Jay, hitting sixth and playing first base. Batting seventh and playing second base is Jason Martinson. Hitting eighth will be Albert Cordero. He's behind the plate, and Ryan Jackson will round things out and play shortstop. So Jared Mitchell, the center fielder, getting his first night off of the year. And if you were listening to last night's broadcast, Jared Mitchell will be on SportsCenter in the coming weeks here as part of a feature they're doing on Mitchell regarding Mike Trout. He was selected one spot in front of Mike Trout. Pedro Gomez from ESPN came out. He was on the broadcast last night. For me, that was a personal highlight. One of the guys I grew up watching on ESPN, one of the most respected reporters, really, in all of the baseball reporting world, and he did a very tasteful story. Obviously kind of a tough subject matter when you consider that Jared picked in front of Mike Trout. Mike Trout, a generational player, and Jared obviously still has a lot of time to make himself a big leaguer, a former first-round pick with the White Sox. So credit to Pedro. He did a great job on the story. He was also so great about coming on the broadcast last night, and the kind of insight he provided is his bar none. I mean, that's the best you can really get right there. He has so much experience in the baseball reporting field. So thank you to Pedro Gomez and the rest of the ESPN crew for coming out and doing such a fantastic job. We are excited to see that story, and I'm excited to see what we got on tap here. Game number 5 between the Skeeters and the Patriots. I'm going to take a quick commercial break as we hit the national anthem. Back here in just a few.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit sugarlandskeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau.
And we are just about underway here on Friday night at the ballpark. Skeeters rocking their special edition candlelight superhero jerseys. Those are pretty nifty looking jerseys out there, and it's a Friday night with a post-game concert. The Spasmatics will be playing out at the Bud Light Ice House. It is a cloudy night here but the tarp is off the field. It was on the field earlier, but as our president Christopher Hill says, it never rains at the ballpark. So I like that. I'll stick with that one. Right now it's 75 degrees outside, and as I mentioned, mostly cloudy. And let's look at the defensive alignment for the Skeeters. From left to right in the outfield, Dennis Phipps, Anthony Jansanti, and out there in right field is Willie DeVeris back in the lineup. From left to right in the infield, Juan Silverio at the hot corner, Ryan Jackson at short, Jason Martinson at second base, Chris Colabello over at first, behind the plate, Cody Stanley, and on the mound making his second start of the year is right-hander Lucas Irvin. Irvin win his second season now with the Skeeters and his 8th at the pro level, and it's only his second start of the year, but he has made 9 relief appearances. He's 1-1 with a 4.00 ERA in said 9 relief appearances. His 18 innings pitched out of the bullpen they are third in the Atlantic League. And he picked up his only win of the year in relief against Somerset on May 22nd through 2 scoreless innings. And his first start came against Long Island on May 25th at Long Island and allowed 1 run on 5 hits over 6 innings of work to take a no decision. The Patriots will roll out the exact same lineup they did last night, minus Thomas Dormady, the left-hander, who will be making the start for the Patriots. And Craig Massey will lead things off for the Patriots, the former batting champion last season for the Atlantic League. He has reached base safely. Oh my goodness, that was a tongue twister. Now 16 straight games. A great crowd on hand here at Constellation Field. I'd love to see when the grassland gets used. There's a lot of blankets out there, people getting ready for that post-game concert from the Spasmatics. And Irvin now winds and delivers the first pitch of tonight's game, and we are underway, and Massey takes for a strike as the second baseman now 0-1, hitting .248 on the year, though he has reached base safely, as I mentioned, in 16 straight games. And Massey lines that to left field, right at Dennis Phipps, though. Phippsy has his glove up there, 2 hands for safety, makes the play, 1 away in the top of the first. And that'll bring up former Atlantic League All-Star Alfredo Rodriguez. Rodriguez was 2 for 5 last night. 6 foot, 175-pound infielder, hitting .298 on the year. Takes a strike now, 0-1. It's a 17th round draft pick by the Milwaukee Brewers out of the University of Maryland, a Terrapin back in 2012. He led the Patriots in 2017 in doubles, second in games played back in 17. He's also spent some time in the Frontier League with Joliet. Didn't miss a single game from 2015 to 16 with Joliet as their everyday shortstop. The 1-1 from Irvin misses low and away now, a ball 2-1. Wind blowing from left to right there as the flags usually are blowing straight in, so maybe a chance for some lefties. Although the Skeeters only have 1 lefty in their lineup tonight, that's Cody Stanley. 2-1 is a fastball, misses up. Irvin kind of gestures there, just didn't have the release point down as he is down 3-1 to Alfredo Rodriguez. Rodriguez was a midseason and a postseason All-Star, as well as the MVP for the Patriots last season, which goes to tell you how great of a year and how important he was to have when you got a batting champion in Craig Massey. Yet Alfredo Rodriguez took the team MVP, and he had hit a career high 303 with a career high 5 home runs and a career high 55 RBIs. So not a bad choice, as the now 28-year-old had one of the best seasons of his pro career in 2018. The full count pitch to Rodriguez is taken low for a ball, so he will trot on over to first base, a 1-out walk. I'll bring up the left fielder, Ramon Flores. Flores last night in the 6-3 Somerset win was 3 for 4 with an RBI, a walk, and a triple. Rodriguez, decent-sized lead over there as Colabello holds him on at first. The first pitch from Irvine is a cutter on the outside edge for a strike. The Skeeters have 1 lefty in their lineup. The Patriots have 4 with Massey, Flores, Will Kenjor, and Mike Francoso, the right fielder. Oh, 1 now, 2. Ramon Flores is outside for a ball, 1-1. So Irvin played with the Patriots in 2015 and 17 and was selected to the All-Star game with the Patriots in the Atlantic League in 2015. He was 6-8 with a 3.41 ERA and 22 starts with the Patriots that season. A back pick from Albert Cordero, the tag from Colabello. And Colabello thought he had Rodriguez there. Rodriguez not really in a hurry to get back. That was kind of a tough play all around because with the lefty up, Flores, Coco had to kind of go around him, made a beautiful throw. And Rodriguez, I don't think thought that was going to be much of a play, and Colabello swiped the tag and thought he had him, and it was certainly close. A little bit of a shorter lead now for Rodriguez. He does stretch it out a bit. 2-1 is the count to Flores, blown away, top of the first. And Irvin's going to check on him, picks over as Rodriguez is back in time. Flores comes into this one hitting .313 with a homer and 22 RBIs and lines out of the gap in left center field. That looks like it's trouble. It's got to get down. Dennis Phipp cuts it off, though, before it gets to the wall. The throw into second. Jason Martinson tags, but Flores in safely with the slide. Rodriguez, he holds at third base. That ball looked like it might have had a little more behind it, but kind of just died out there as Dennis Phipps cut it off and made a good throw into second base, right on the money to Martinson, but Flores, he runs well, was able to get in safely. So runner is at second and third now, following the double from Ramon Flores, one away. Now bringing up the big first baseman, Edwin Espinal. As I mentioned last night, he's got a little Jesus Aguilar in him, at least by his physique. The Milwaukee Brewers first baseman. Infield in for the Skeeters. The first pitch from Irvin is a two-seamer that is a strike on the inside edge. 0-1. And this one's popped up to the right side. Willie Taveras on the run, but looks at it and doesn't have a play now. But 0-2 is Espinal. And Irvin going right after him. There's a first base open, but the Skeeters obviously playing for the out at home here as they have the infield in. Some good arms there in the outfield. Dennis Phipps with a fantastic arm out there in left field. Willie Taveras, who consistently finished in the top 10 in defensive run saves and rage factor when he was a major leaguer. Long, lengthy career for Willie. And Anthony Giansanti. No need to explain how good he is on defense, but I will anyways. He can play anywhere on the field. Got a great arm, a lot of speed, a lot of range. And that one's lined to Giansanti in center field. He has a rain on it. Makes the play, comes up firing, tagging is Rodriguez. The throw is in time. Cordero breaks the tag in. They got him. And right on cue, Anthony Giansanti makes me look like a genius as he comes up with the line drive and makes a beautiful one-hop throw to Albert Cordero. Cordero kind of coming up limping there. He did a fantastic job of blocking the plate. He's able to walk off here. Hopefully Coco is okay. But the Skeeters, despite letting runners at second and third with just one away, get out of this one unscathed. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Still no score.
Does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club.
exciting end to that top of the first inning as Anthony Jansanti thwarts a sac fly attempt from Edwin Espinal and got Rodriguez at the plate for out number 3. So we head to the bottom half of the inning with still no score, and Willie Taveras going to lead things off for the Skeeters, making his first appearance in this series, and his first appearance actually since the last homestand with York. Willie was invited to go play in an exhibition game, the Hall of Fame exhibition game out there in Cooperstown, which is it was a very random and awesome assortment of veteran players, guys like AJ Brzezinski, Michael Barrett, Orlando Cabrera, Joe Nathan, Grant Balfour. I mean, just at least for my growing up, those are a lot of guys I grew up watching. It was kind of cool that a lot of those guys are still around and playing. Willie was batting leadoff for one of the teams, so he was away from the team for a bit, but he's back now and comes in hitting .250, led the team on a 3-game hitting streak. The 37-year-old is in his second season with the Skeeters and is 19th at the pro level. I know what you're thinking. That is the most experience of any player on the Skeeters team. And the first pitch from Thomas Dormany is a ball and low and inside, 1-0. Dormany in his first year with Somerset in his first year in the Atlantic League comes in 0-3 with a 4.01 ERA, and Taveras with a big swing at that one, up and away, but swings through it for a strike. He was the 2018 Frontier League Pitcher of the Year, Dormany, with the Washington Wild Things last season, and was a midseason and postseason All-Star with them. Was 9-5 with a 2.45 ERA with the Wild Things as Taveras lines out to the left side, just a few feet foul, and that'll go all the way to the wall down there in left field. Willie, the former Astro, made his major league debut with the Astros all the way back in 2004. Was with them from 04 to 06, with the Rockies from 07 to 08, the Reds in 09, and with the Nationals in 2010. Stole 195 bases as a major leaguer in 670 career games. 1-2 now to Willie is way inside, makes him skip a bit out of the way, but he is able to get out of the way. 2-2 now is the count. No score between the Patriots and the Skeeters in the bottom of the first inning. So Willie, talked about the stolen bases just a second ago. He set the Rockies single season record with 68 stolen bags back in 2007. Sorry about that. And he's actually 6th all time with 101 stolen bases in Rockies history. Obviously one of the newer franchise expansion Rockies back in 97, joining with the Marlins. 2-2 now. Taveras hits that in the shallow center field. On the run is Krause, and that one's going to drop actually right in front of Mike Francoso there in shallow right center. So Willie T gets aboard with a leadoff single here, and we'll see if he can still flash that speed he flashed so many times in the major leagues. So extend that hitting streak to 4 games now for Taveras.